and gals and all my non-binary friends. So today I'm going to La La Land. I feel like this is kind of like a Cali, very Cali appropriate shirt. All right, and California has 55 electoral college votes. Yum! So we need to keep that blue, guys. Important dates to remember for California: October 19th, the voter registration and mail-in online deadline. So mail-in online and just regular voter registration voting, that's the deadline, October 19th. October 20th, recommended deadline to send back ballot. So hopefully by the time October 20th comes around, we've already sent in our ballots. We're good to go. We're chilling. We're not worried about none. We're just hoping that everyone else has not voted for that orange maniac. Okay. October 27th, vote by mail address change deadline. October 5th through the 2nd is the early voting. Exact dates vary by county. Okay, November 3rd is obviously the big day. Can I register the same day I want to vote? California does offer same day in-person voter registration, but you can do it now from the safety of your own home. So, why wait? Why wait? What are the vote by mail requirements in my state? California will be mailing a ballot to every registered voter for the November election. Heard, okay. However, California is not exclusively vote by mail state. Make sure to confirm your registration address to make sure your ballot goes to the right place. If you need your ballot sent to a different address, the address you are registered at, make sure to update your ballot by completing a ballot application form here. So please check out the Vote Save America website to complete a ballot application if you need to change your address. That website is freaking amazing and so many great tools. So just check it out, just in case you need, just so you can get more information than the little smidget of information I can give you in the video. Okay, does my state require my ballot to be postmarked or delivered by election day? California allows vote by mail ballots that are postmarked on or before election day to be counted. What are my non-ballot return options? Number 1, return it in person to a polling place or the office of your county election official. Vote by mail ballots that are personally delivered must be delivered no later than the close of polls at 8 p.m. on election day. Number 2, drop your ballot into one of your county's ballot drop boxes. Vote by mail ballots that are personally delivered to ballot drop-off locations must be delivered no later than the close of polls at 8 p.m. on election day. And when is that? November 3rd. Authorize someone to return the ballot on your behalf. Anyone may return your ballot for you as long as they do not get paid. If you need to track your ballot, you can also use the Vote Save America website. Again, just really great, helpful, really helpful website. I really encourage you. If you want, you can abandon this video, never look back. What if I request a vote by mail ballot, but I want to vote in person instead? If you get a vote by mail ballot, you can change your mind at a polling place on election day. You can mark your ballot and seal it inside the mail-in envelope provided by your county election officials. Sign and date the outside of the envelope in the space provided and bring the seal envelope to any polling place in your county or to your county election office between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. on election day. Or you can bring your unused vote by mail ballot to your local polling place anytime between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. on election day. Give it to a poll worker who will exchange it for a polling place ballot. Do I need an ID to vote in person? You do not need to show ID when you vote in person unless it is your first time voting in federal election in California. A federal election is when you vote for the president, your congressional representative, or your senators. And California has 20 out of its 40 state Senate seats, 12 ballot measures. So the first ballot initiative is going to be California Proposition 14 Stem Cell Research Institute Bond Initiative. A yes vote supports issuing $5.5 billion general obligation bonds for the state stem cell research institution and makes changes to the institute's governance structures and programs. A no vote opposes issuing $5.5 billion general obligation bond for the state stem cell research institute, which ran out of funds derived from Proposition 71 and 04 for new projects in 2019. All right, Proposition 16 repeals Proposition 209 from 1996, which says that state cannot discriminate or grant preferential treatment based on race, sex, color, ethnicity, or national origin in public employment, education, or contracting. Proposition 17 restores the right to vote to people convicted of felons who are on parole. Man, stop taking everybody's right to vote. Give people back their right to vote. That's so annoying. Proposition 18 allows 70-year-olds who will be 18 at the time of the next general election to vote in primaries and special elections. Proposition 18, vote yeah. Okay. Proposition 19 changes tax assessment and transfer and inheritance rules. A yes vote supports this constitutional amendment to allow eligible homeowners to transfer their tax assessments anywhere within the state and allow tax assessments to be transferred to a more expensive home with an upward adjustment. Increase the number of times that a person over 55 years old or with a severe disability can transfer their tax assessments from 1 to 3. Require that inherited homes that are not used as principal residence, such as second homes or rentals, be reassessed at market value when transferred, and allocate additional revenue or net savings resulting from the ballot measure to wildfire agencies and counties. Proposition 20 changes to policies related to criminal sentencing charges, police release, and DNA collection. A vote yes supports this initiative to add crimes to the list of violent felonies for which early parole is restricted, recategorize certain types of theft and fraud crimes as wallopers, chargeable as misdemeanor or felonies, and require DNA collection for certain misdemeanors. They want to change firearm theft, vehicle theft, and unlawful use of credit cards and chargeable as misdemeanors or felonies rather than just misdemeanors. So they want to make another excuse for why people should lose their voting rights, basically. So vote no on Proposition 20, personally, in my personal little humble opinion. Proposition 21 expands local government's power to use rent control. A vote yes supports this ballot initiative to allow local government to enact rent control on housing that was first occupied over 15 years ago, with an exception for landlords who own no more than 2 homes with distinct titles or subdivides. And a vote no opposes this ballot initiative, thereby continuing to prohibit rent control on housing that was first occupied after February the 1st, 1995. Housing units with distinct titles such as single home housing. We need more rent control, Merle. That's how gentrification happens, and people are stuck being kicked out of their neighborhoods and don't have anywhere else. 22, consider app-based drivers to be independent contractors and enact several law policies related to app-based companies. Ooh, that sounds like a way to not let these app-based companies be held accountable for their employees. Whenever they're like, oh, let's make these people independent contractors, it just means let's make sure these people don't get any benefits from the company that they're working for, honestly. A vote yes supports this ballot initiative to define app-based transportation, rideshare, and delivery drivers as independent contractors and adopt labor and wage policies specific to app-based drivers and companies. There's just so many complicated reasons for why you shouldn't be allowing companies to decide that their employees are independent contractors, honestly. Proposition 23 requires physicians on site at dialysis clinics and consent from the state for a clinic to close. A vote yes supports this ballot initiative to require chronic dialysis clinics to have an on-site physician while patients are being treated, report data on dialysis related infections, obtain consent from the state health department before closing the clinic, and not discriminate against patients based on the source of payment for care. Proposition 23. Proposition 24 expands the provision of the California Consumer Privacy Act and creates the California Privacy Protection Agency to implement and enforce the CCPA. A vote yes supports this ballot initiative to expand the state's consumer data privacy laws, including provisions to allow consumers to direct businesses to not share their personal information, remove the time period in which business can fix violations before being penalized, and create the Privacy Protection Agency to enforce the state's consumer data privacy laws. Well, we love our privacy. Proposition 25, trials. Replace cash bail with risk assessments for suspects awaiting trial. Hold up, wait a minute. This one just got my. That just made.
Make your pussy throb right there.
I was, swear to God,
like, oh,
I was
Lord,
just about to say my pussy's throbbing.
A yes vote is to uphold the contested legislation Senate bill, which would replace cash bail with risk assessment for detained suspects awaiting trial. Yes, there are too many people sitting in jail right now because they can't pay bail. And it's like, we're supposed to be America, home of the free, land of the brave, but people aren't free. You're literally making people pay for their freedom. That's bullshit. Don't do that. And that's all 12 of the ballot initiatives for this November 2020. So check those out. Go to Ballotpedia to get more information, and so you can really get an in-depth understanding of these ballot initiatives. If you're living in any of these major cities, you have a bunch of different elections. So check out Ballotpedia to get more information on these elections. California has 9 mayor races. It's going to be in Bakersfield, Fremont, Fresno, Irving, Riverside, Sacramento, San Diego, Santa Ana, I probably said that wrong, Santa Ana, I don't know, and Stockton. Y'all see the names, y'all see them. So yeah, if you live in any of those places, please check out Ballotpedia to get more information on the mayor races that are happening. My first bong hit of the day, but okay. All right, guys, you know the drill. Run for office, vote, take care of each other, take care of yourself. Wash your hand, wash your face, wash your ass, and don't be an asshole.